Hello. One moment, please. I forgot to turn off my fan. Give me a second. That's all you're gonna be hearing in the background if that thing is on. All right. My room is a mess in the background, but thankfully I'm covering most of it. One moment, please. Yes, I know my payment is late. I just paid it. Okay. Yes, I know my payment is late. Okay, there we go. Welcome back to what's it called? Welcome back to the break-in. I did some working. Oh, I didn't realize how much money I've made. I did some working, and by that I mean I did like 3 of them. So I'm gonna spend some of that money because I realized that by that yes, yes. All right. For some reason the hair doesn't work, and there we go. There. Now I feel better. Okay, so what are we? Okay, so I'm not really having a good day right now. My mom watches these shows, Law and Order, and I started taking an interest in it. But anytime I start watching that show, my dad has either my dad or someone has to come in and stop that from happening. Yes, I can watch it by myself, but it's more fun when you watch with other people. But it doesn't matter if I just got home from work and he's been at home all day. The moment I decide to start watching something on there, he will somehow notice and decide to come down and just tell me to turn it off. He didn't say anything this time, but he's done this multiple times, so many times to the point where I know that he's gonna. Okay, let's take these off. Okay, I'm supposed to steal 7,000. Fuck! Oh, I'm dead. Well. Okay, so I'm somehow still alive. You fool! You can't catch me! I made nothing off of that. But it doesn't matter when I start watching. The moment he comes down, it's all over. I could start watching in my room, yes. What's the fun of a show when you can't watch it with other people? It just takes the fun out of a lot of things. Like for example, a while ago I went to Ruidoso, a town in New Mexico, and I like that place. It's fun. I've always liked that place. And I decided to go there. I go there alone. I go there alone. And I went and I decided to go and look around. Huh? And my dad throughout the entire time tells me, yeah, be careful. I'm like, okay, yes, I'm being careful. And I'm having a fun time throughout the entire time I'm there. But then, like, near the end, he just gives me a call, just practically saying to me, hey, Sammy, you're gonna die if you're not careful. It's like, I understand that. I get that he's trying to tell me to be careful. But the entire thing of, yeah, you're gonna die, is not really calming to me, and... Huh? And, oh, steal expensive shoes? What the fuck? 9 years of not spending time with me, and then now that he's retired, he expects everyone to have all the time in the world for him. When all of us had all the time in the world, he decided to just not spend any time with us. Now he expects all of us here that now that we're grown up now and that we have our own jobs, he expects us to just have all the time in the world for him. Tells me that my job's overworking me, but the only reason why he thinks that is because it's always when he needs, it always interferes with what he wants. He did the same exact thing to me for 9 years straight, and now he thinks that it's unfair. The thing is, he tells me that it's unfair, but this is also coming from the man who told me all my life that life is unfair and there's nothing that you can do to make it fair ever. So I know where these shoes are. So, yeah, how long? We've been going for only 8 minutes. Okay. Bitch. People were like, oh, you should spend time with him. He didn't want to spend time with me. He spends more time with my brother than he does with me. And he did with me back then. I don't want to spend any more time. I'm fine with that. He had his chance and he blew it. Because now I barely have time because I have a lot of work to do. And I'm trying to make this my job. So there's that. Weird thing was that when he was a paramedic, he actually had a lot more time for us than when he did when he was as a teacher. Let me go and check to see if there's anything in here. Quick, to the truck. I know what I'm supposed to get. And I know that I'm supposed to be getting a bunch of... Shit, the jump scared me. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the... Another thing is that whenever I've ever wanted to spend time with him, he would always tell me, "Not now, I'm busy." And I would always say, "Hey, hey, can we do stuff?" And he would always say, "No, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I'm tired. I can't pay attention to you." And now he's wondering why I don't want to spend any time with him. Is there a way out in here? Okay, okay. I think I might know where the expensive shoes are. Fuck, that's not where they are. Dave's. What about Dave's? No. What about here? Gotcha. Found you. Get into my sack. back in senior year of high school for a physics project, we were supposed to make catapults. I want to be creative with it, and it wasn't supposed to be like a big catapult, basically like the size of like this bowl or something. Not the height though, like the width. And I wanted to build a trebuchet. Now I would ask my dad every single day, hey, why don't we build that? And he was like, maybe later. I'm too busy. I can't pay attention to you right now. I'm tired. All those excuses. A fucking year later, my brother comes to him with the same question, and what do I come home to? Trebuchet. I come home to his trebuchet in the backyard. He'd rather spend time with my brother than he did with me. Try to say no, he doesn't, but actions of like things like that where, and it's not the only time he's done something like that. He's done it multiple other times for like all throughout high school. Can you help me with my biology project? Can you help me with a chemistry project? All throughout high school, same thing. And he just told me the same thing every time. But then here's my brother coming up to him and he's like, yeah, sure. Another thing is that I get that there is a difference between raising the oldest versus raising the youngest. But my brother is 18 at this point. I was 18 at this point, and he still doesn't have a job. When I was 15, I was forced to get my first job. Didn't even want to go. Didn't want to become a lifeguard. But, but he made me become one. Because that's what he was when he was a kid. I wanted my first job to be like at a pizza place. I got fired from being a lifeguard because a kid scraped his leg and his dad overreacted. It was at a country club as well. Word of advice, don't work at country clubs. You make a mistake and they consider that, and the people, like the members there will consider that to be like a death sentence. And they will and if they want you fired, you're gonna get fired. No matter how stupid the reason is. Not kidding. Nah. When I got fired, the reason was kid scraped his leg. We were on rotations. The other lifeguard went up and asked if he was okay. He said that he was, but then when he got over to me, we did our normal rotation. I was like, okay, the kid's fine. He scraped his leg. It's a small scrape. He's not dying or anything. He's on dry land. It's fine. Which, yes, I know that's not a good mindset to have, as a lifeguard. But here's the thing: he's on dry land. Other lifeguard already went to go and check if he's okay. But I still, just for good measure, decide to go and check. Fucking dad comes by, and his dad comes by and starts yelling at us, telling us that we're lazy. Mind you, I got off the first thing I did as I got off the as I was getting off the what's it called? The stand that lifeguards are on. Well, I got off of that and immediately started walking over to the kid. Fucking his dad started running over to us, pushed me out of the way, grabbed his son, and started calling both of us lazy. the person who hired me, the person that is like the overseer of all of the country club, told me that I was okay, that I didn't do anything wrong. That if the guy takes it to court, she would defend me. That was the fucking lie if I've ever seen one, because next day I get called into work and I'm just like, oh, they're calling me in. They want me to work. That's good. They're not going to fire me. They fired me. They fired me on the spot. Gave me my last paycheck and fired me. Wasn't even a good paycheck. It was like $100, which seems like a lot, but for the work that I would do, for the work I did, that was not a lot. And the thing is, they don't care. The country clubs don't care about their employees. I was the one who, like, I was the main guy to go to for, like, if somebody needed someone to cover for them, they would go to me. I was the first person that they would think of. Some of them, owed me some favors, and most of those favors I didn't even ask. They just gave back to me by like just bringing me some popsicles, which I was content with. It was really hot. It was really hot. Popsicles were delicious. I like them. Didn't like the blue ones though, but luckily never got the blue ones. Don't know why I don't like the blue ones. They taste fine. They're fine. They taste fine, but something about them, I don't know why. But anyway, I walked there every day. I was usually the earliest of my shift to get there, last one to leave. Earliest to get in my shift, I was the earliest to get there, last one to leave. And then when and then that day came, and all of a sudden they just disregarded everything. I even helped clean the most. We're going 22 minutes. Okay, the sound in this game of people like nearby in their house arguing or something like that really annoys me, because I don't know, because I cannot tell if it's in my house or not, because they sound a lot like what usually goes on in my house. I feel like we can get more. Oh, it's an arcade. You're coming with me. The hell are you stuck on? All right, let's go. First, so, and thing is that one of the reasons that they used to fire me is that I seemed like a junkie. I seemed like a stoner. My guy, I wasn't even the one who was talking about getting high and coming over to the pool. I'm not kidding. In front of one of my managers at one point, one of the other lifeguards, and it's like we were having a conversation. At one point, I'm not kidding. Word for word said, and this is not a joke. I'm not kidding. Word for word. One day I'm gonna come here and drop some acid and go swimming in the pool when there's no one in there. That's what it was, word for word. What was his name? No fucking idea. I don't work there anymore, fortunately, because I'm not going to. I said come back next year, but I know for a full fact that they're not gonna let me back in. And besides, my that was in junior year of high school. My No, that was sophomore year, actually. Fuck it, bitch. And that's why that was the first job I was ever fired from. And the thing is, anytime I go to like an actual job, anytime I apply for another job, I always leave that out of it. Because the reason why is because I know for a fact that if they were to call them up and say, why was he fired? They're gonna give them some bullshit reason on why they fired me just so they can look good. Just to make me look bad and them look good. But it's a country club. Of course they're gonna do that. Fortunately, I know how to break into that now. And the only reason why I know this is because when I was up there, here's the thing. When you're a lifeguard and you're and you're just watching a pool and nobody's drowning, your mind does tend to wander, and I still paid attention. I still paid attention, all right? Your mind tends to wander, and I decide to look around a bit, and I'm just like, there are parts of this area that are not ever locked. They're not locked, and let alone be fenced. They're not fenced off either. You can easily just walk through the golf course, go around the building, where there are no cameras whatsoever. I know that there are no cameras because I made an observation. I kept looking around every day, making sure, are there cameras? And if there were cameras, they would have used that to make sure that I wouldn't have been fired. Okay, 45,000. How much money do I have now? So, there are no cameras. And you can just walk around and into the pool. And thanks to that lifeguarding, I know how to turn on the water slide. So, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. People around the area would immediately get suspicious. Also, here's another thing that I really was disturbed about. You would think that at a pool of all places, they wouldn't allow any glass, correct? This place had a bar, and you may think, oh, well, they probably had like plastic cups and they would like pour the glass into it. They would. But there were also members there that were just walking around with an entire glass bottle of Corona, or Bud Light, or Budweiser. Sorry, not Mudweiser, or literally any kind of alcohol. Oh, and I'm not kidding. Like I think that, and I would have to take the trash out, and all of it was glass bottles. Anyway, let's get back to it. How long have we been going for? We've been going for 28 minutes. I think I can get this. It's a little tricky. I believe I can possibly get this. What are our other options? Let's go with piece of cake. That's nothing. Let's go and do that, and then we'll do the other one afterwards. Yeah, I wish my friends had this game. I really hope they do. I can introduce it to them. It's like $28, I believe. What we got? Is nobody here? Is it abandoned or something? Give. What, are all the doors unlocked or something? What's the reason why this is just a piece of cake? Is nobody here or something? Nope, there's definitely someone here. I'd steal 5 items. Oh, fuck! So, 5 items, huh? I like how I'm holding this like it's a knife. Okay. posted a video once about like if you are working one day and you are very tired and your boss comes and asks you if you can stay 5 more minutes, don't do it. It's not 5 minutes. People kept on telling me off, like, as if I didn't know if I didn't know what I was talking about. When in reality, I do know what I'm talking about. They don't care about you. They can just as easily replace you. Also, fun fact, a lot of those lifeguards weren't even really trained. No, because the reason why is because you want to know how easy it was to get a lifeguard license? Go on the internet, pay some money, go through a test, and you can literally. And here's the thing, I didn't find out about this until way after I got my license. You can find the answers online. Which website was it? I don't know. I was just told that by one of the lifeguards there, who was another one that worked the most with me. Worked with me. I know I didn't become a lifeguard afterwards. After that, I stopped being a lifeguard after that. But I was a pretty good lifeguard, because the thing is, for me, my training for a lifeguard, how I got my license was that I actually went through a class. I went through a class twice. 2 times. First one was for the first year that I had it, and the second one was for like the second year that I was for like the next 2 years that I had it. I say first year, it's like it goes for 2 years. And I just got it the second time just so I can be CPR certified. And I became CPR certified. I still to this day know how to do CPR. It's nice. It's a nice skill to have. I'd rather have it. It's one of those things where it's like, I'd rather have it and never have to use it than to have to use it and not know it. I'd rather know how to do CPR and never have to do it than to have to do CPR and not know how to do CPR. But then after that, I got a job like about a couple months later. I got a job at a restaurant as a busser. Later on, I became a dishwasher, and then I became a host. I still work as those 3 jobs to this day. And I'm not kidding. Lately, I've honestly been... This job is good. I like this job. It's nice. I like it. It's a lot. It's not a... It doesn't... It pays better than how my last lifeguarding job did, which it only paid like $8.50 an hour, which seems pretty good. But I get paid like $10.25 over here an hour, which isn't a lot, but it's still better. I get treated better over there. I get treated better, and it's just all around better. Of course, I got paid $11.80 when I was over at when I worked for the city of El Paso. Of course. But they weren't really, that job just ruined lifeguarding for me. I was a pretty good lifeguard. My first job as a lifeguard was at a private pool that my family used to go to a lot. And they weren't just members there, they were also on the board. And because I was there for a long time, a lot of people A lot of them knew a lot of people. The person that was hiring me, she knew me, and so, and plus on the day that I was set to be interviewed, I went and volunteered to go and help at the pool because there was a big cleanup that they needed to do. So I went and helped them, and that really showed them that I was gonna be a good lifeguard. Plus, I was pretty much the only good lifeguard there, because here's if you want to know the reason why lifeguards have to sit on such a high chair, is because they need to see the entire pool, not just the surface of it, but the bottom as well. They see the bottom as well. I was the only lifeguard that would sit up on top of the chairs. I was the only one that would sit on those chairs. When I asked the other ones why didn't they sit, and it's like, oh, I don't want to feel that high up in the air, or people would look down on me. And it's like, you're that high for a reason, so you can see the bottom of the pool. You're not going to see a kid at the bottom of the pool on the surface at the top of the pool. No, you're not. You're not going to see them at the top of the pool. Not just that, but I was always told, okay, Samuel, that we'll exchange every 30 minutes. You go up on the top of the chair, and in 30 minutes I'll go on top of the chair. Like, okay, great. 30 minutes pass. I think to myself, oh, well, I'm timing this. Okay. Well, I wasn't timing it, but the first time I was like, okay, well, I'm probably just thinking that's been 30 minutes when really it's been 5. If another 30 minutes go by, I should start timing this. Another 30 minutes go by. Okay, I'm timing this. There is no, okay, maybe I was off. And by a certain amount of times of me telling myself that I'm probably of coming up with excuses of how I could be wrong. It was nighttime. It was nighttime. After a set number of times of me telling myself, yeah, it's wrong. And it's like, it's nighttime. I came out here for my shift midday. Bitch. So, and then when I went out, and then when it was time to start packing up, it seemed like I was the only one there. So I was like, okay, I went in and jumped shocked at the pool, which is what we called it, which is what you do when you go in, like, put the chemicals in to clean. And I went and did that, and I was like, okay, time to start closing up. I turn off the light in the shack of where we keep like all the like the snacks that we sold. When I turn that off, I just hear a hey. I look in, I see my coworker, who was just sitting there watching The Office. They weren't doing anything. They were just sitting there, watching their show, while I'm out there getting pummeled by the sun. And back then I was 15, and I was like, oh yes. Well, I was 16 at the time, and I was like, yes, the sun doesn't affect me. So I wouldn't, but I would wear sunscreen. That's the thing. You know, I was like, oh yes, the sun doesn't affect me. I'll be able to survive 30 minutes. And then I'll be out there for like 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, just in the sun, waiting for the next person to come and take the shift. They never did. I didn't get fired from that job. Just it was a seasonal job because that pool was only open for the summer. So actually, no, I can get more stuff. That pool was only open for the summer. I didn't go back because they ended up having to close because not enough money. But then I think they're open now again. I think they may or may not be open. Yeah, they're definitely open now. And the thing is, back then I really wanted to get into film, so I was like, why don't I just make a commercial for this for this place. Never made a commercial. At one point, our privilege of our responsibility of cleaning the pool afterwards by using the chemicals was taken away because of the head lifeguard. And here's the thing: what she did was she decided, oh, there's no one at the pool, so I'm gonna close an entire entire hour early. That's not how this works. So what she did was she just went in, half-ass shocked the pool, and then just walked out. You want to know the problem with that? Apparently, when I say she did half-ass the job, apparently she put something in there that just made it so that the chemicals I don't know what it did. I honestly do not remember exactly what it did. All I know is that she did something with the chemicals, and all of a sudden, we weren't allowed to use it. We weren't allowed to clean the pool anymore because of her. So we all had to wait until, and because of her, we all had to wait until she got back. Until our employer got back, and employer got there and counted the money and said we were allowed to go home. The main lifeguard was, I should have been promoted to main lifeguard after that, to head lifeguard, but nope. And plus I didn't even get that many hours on account of summer school. But I told them I can still work at night. And they're like, okay. And then they didn't let me work at night. Nowadays, if I say, hey, I can work this day, they're like, oh, yeah, you can work. Okay, yeah, sure. And then they'll call me in. And but the difference is now is that now anytime I ask, hey, do you need me tonight? I regret it afterwards. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. But hey, I get the money. How much did we get? 48,000. How long have we been going for? 40 minutes. It is really hot in this room, and I want to turn the fan on, but it's a really annoying noise in the background. I like how that was called piece of cake, yet that felt really stressful. All right, let's go with 3-starred one typical. Let's do that. Wait, no, the bear. I want to hug the bear, or hold the bear, whichever one. I want to pick it up. Steel kayak ore. These give us a lot of... Oh my god, wait, we have the... Okay. I know what I'm bringing next. Look, companies, they mainly care about the money. They don't care about, like you as a person. I'm taking this with me. You can't stop me. I'm gonna throw this onto the ground. Bitch. Bitch. Works. Works for me. Oh, fuck! All right. Well, I'm taking this then. Fuck it. No, let me go. We're gonna go for an easier one after this. So... God's safe. Small price to pay. I need 700,000 to get to this. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot that I was live streaming. Not when I was over here, but when I was over in the restroom, I was like, "Am I live stream?" I completely forgot that I was live streaming. All right, you know what? The stream is not gonna end until I have gotten enough money to wait, shit. That's gonna be like 400,000 more. Well, that's the last one. How much is the bigger truck? The biggest one is 2,900. I can buy this truck. Fuck you, I bought. Oh, that's just the scale model. Oh, thank God. I was like, huh? Okay, driver cut 20%. Got it. Fuck. Well, let's see what we can get from this, okay? Let's see what we can get. Okay, let's just go for like a walk in the park kind type. All right? This one. It gives more. What is that's a scale model. I got scared. I was like, there's no way that's how big it is. How big is it? Oh, fuck. It's huge. Let's go. This is the biggest one, and I was able to get it. CO6. Boom. All right. All right, let's go. By the way, this is like the second day of me playing this, by the way. Get the fuck in here. Oh, don't tell me you're not able to fit. That was so much of the... That was so much profit. And for some reason I move faster whenever I take this. Okay, we're gonna move this all the way to the back. Okay. I honestly thought that this thing would be able to hold you. Nope. My guy's right there. There we go. Everyone, I'm gonna need you to like hold on for a bit. I'm sorry about this. I'm supposed to be there tomorrow at 7. So I'll stay until like maybe 10:30 maybe. Okay, I'll be there in about like 15 minutes. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end this stream. Not right now. No, it's gonna end it with, it's gonna do like the normal hour thing normally, but I am gonna have to like get off quickly. So let's oh, I forgot to get the, you come with me. I get the swag bag. Take that, and oh, and I take that as well, and that's good. That's good for now. Okay, let's go. All right. Now what I need to do is I need to well, also I'll get more hours. So, well, I'm in debt right now, so I have to, I like how that doesn't make noise, yet me jumping makes noise. Bitch. It's not even an hour. Doesn't even seem like that much. I'm gonna take that. We need to get at least up to $100,000, okay? You're coming with me. What are you stuck on? Alright, let's go. Bitch. With me. I thought that was John Wayne Gacy for a second that's on here. Nope, it's just some random clown. Okay, I can't, apparently can't take this out. Let's go. Okay, I need to get something. I need to get a big thing. Okay, I need to get that guy out of his, out of there.
Huh?
How? There. There. Yes, you. Fuck, I can't remember the professor's name from Journey to the Center of the Earth. Leidenbrock. Leidenbrock. That was his name. Fuck, this barely got anything. Professor Leidenbrock, that's the name. Because I was only able to remember the name of the author of Journey to the Center of the Earth. And it was Jules Verne's. Okay. Okay, what if they're... Okay. Look, we're almost done. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta end this now. I gotta end this quickly. This better be enough. This better be enough to end this. Come on, please. Be enough. How are you not enough? Fuck it, we're bringing the, No! I have enough! Please tell me we made it always. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for now. I am going to end the stream here. I need to go and go to work. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. Bring more people to the channel. I really do not know how to make this so everyone else make a bigger audience. So, and I know it sounds like that I'm gathering cult members, but no, just share this with your friends or family. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.